All right, so hopefully now I won't have the same issues. I waited a little bit more time so that I don't have everything on one video like I just did for Virgo and Libra, and it looks like we're good. Okay, perfection. That makes me happy. All right, hello. Welcome to the monthly forecast for the sign of Scorpio for July 2019. I am breezing through these today because Spirit is just like, listen, get these messages out, which is totally fine because last month, like, they were just so long, which is good. It was a lot of information, but yeah, I think the feeling I've been getting is like, a lot of the slate has been wiped clean. There really is just a closing out of this eclipse cycle and the beginning of something new, and it's just time to be looking forward. Folks know what they need to be working on. They know what they have to address. They know where they need to grow and expand. So, like, let's get to it is really the vibe that I'm getting. So I'm about it. So this is for the sign of Scorpio, rising, sun, moon, or north node, or anywhere you want to hack your chart to get the messages. So I'm going to do a different spread as usual. So I'm going to do my higher self spread to get an overall view for you, and then we'll go week by week. Okay. Please subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. And I also want to say I'm so excited because I finally figured out a different way to stream through this platform, and the video quality is now better. So I am super psyched. The first 4 signs, though, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, were with the old version, so their videos are splotchy, but that's been driving me crazy. So I was just like fiddling around and I figured it out. So yay. I love this, though. Your energy for the month is the star. That's how you're showing up, which is beautiful. So staying focused on your dreams and your goals, where you're going, not where you've been. Now, I've been reading y'all the past few months, so I'm already giving side eye, because if that's coming, then that means you need to be reminded to make different choices this month, which probably means that you're at some kind of crossroads, which would make sense because eclipse season, right? But I don't want to have to read you today, Scorpio. I already had to read Virgo. I know Virgo's been going through, but I don't want to have to read y'all today. See? Okay. We got 3 of Swords. We got the Moon card. All right, but we got the Princess of Wands, so that's not too bad. We got the Knight of Swords. Lord have mercy. 3 of Cups. Okay, this is like totally a mixed bag. So some of y'all are learning or have learned your lesson and you're moving on. We got another moon energy, the High Priestess. So some of y'all have learned your lesson and you are moving on, and some of you are acting a fool. So we'll see. We'll see what messages come through. Ah, that's too many. Money looks like it's tricky, though, for all of you. Either that or there's some stress around it. It's not short-term stress. This is actually looking like a year-long cycle. So basically, well, that timing is actually perfect. It basically would be taking you through May, June of next year, but more so June specifically. Okay. So there is some transition that's happening with money, and it's not a, and I know that this is just for this month, but that message is coming through. So for whoever it's relevant for, You're either having changes in your money that are going to be long-standing for a year, or you're just going to have stress about money for the upcoming year. And I don't like to forecast like that with tarot, especially in a general reading, but it's coming through, so I'm just going to give it. Okay. And the center, 9 of Cups, which is, again, focusing on your dreams, wishes, and goals, where you're going. So regardless of whatever is going on, guys, you've got to stay focused on what you're creating, what you're stepping into, as opposed to what's leaving. And there is, okay, so there is some forced change. Because I have the 5 of Pentacles here, and this is showing up in the House of the Divine, or this spread. And this is what you don't have control over. So it is a necessary shift, and it's shifting you into more. But in order to make room for more, there does have to be a clearing. So it's both release as well as expansion at the same time, which is probably why there is stress around money specifically. I think emotions are going to be tricky this month for you guys with the Moon and the High Priestess here. I think it's going to be a little cloudy, and this is going to exacerbate some of this stress. But the thing is, when you get into your head, you have to drop into your heart, because your heart is clear. We have the Princess of Wands, like it knows what's up. All right. So you know what your true north is. But it's up to you how you choose to navigate this month. And I think it's going to be a conscientious choice that you have to make moment by moment, day by day. I have 2 princes on the board. So this is a lot of potentially conflictual energy. But it seems to be, because they're, with the forced changes that are happening, this can really be a lot of internal stuff, but it's affecting your ability to show up with your unique gifts and talents, and to offer that to the world is really what this is about. Your service work, what you bring to the table. And that's what's needing to be uncovered and explored. And that's why we have the star here and the High Priestess, because the High Priestess is all knowing. You know, there's a lot of intuitive energy here. It's just a matter of how you want to use it. Do you want to succumb to it, or do you want to leverage it? Okay, so we talked about money. In terms of dealing with the stress, it's really more so a matter of managing your resources and what you have, and being objective with it. Okay, so you know what your responsibilities are, so just take care of them. And don't get caught up in illusion. Oh, excuse me. New energy. And that was some of the Libra energy leaving, because I just did Libra. This isn't the time for emotional decisions around money, basically. So the more clearly you can assess what you have and where you are right here, right now, then you can manage appropriately. But if it's out of sight, out of mind, then the negative aspects of the Moon are going to come up, and you're just going to be creating suffering for yourself. And it's you creating suffering for yourself. Okay. So basically take control of your mind. Now for love, the Prince of Swords is actually showing up in that area. So there might, this is in that area for those of you who are single and dating. There might be an opportunity for more connections if you are looking for that, if you don't have anybody on the radar. If you are with somebody, though, this can potentially be argumentative energy. But I'm hearing this would be more so related to stress than anything else. So don't call shit. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing, right? Yeah. For those of you in committed partnership, the high priestess is sitting in that area. So, you know, trust your intuition. You guys are good, but there are some things that you are needing to give time and space to. You actually may need a little bit of a break from somebody. Not like, you know, breaking up, but like, you know, if you guys have been working a lot on each other and like healing and like all this kind of stuff, and it's just been a lot of work, you might really just need to take a step back and just chill. Because, you know, on some level, emotions are very much going to be high this month because we're in Cancer season and we got eclipses, and people are going to be triggered in different ways, whether it's you or the other person. So it's an emotional month for you, Scorpio, but it's not like heart to heart sharing emotion. It's more like internal stuff. So, and you may have to communicate that with your partner and just be like, hey, you know, you already know if you're in a stressful situation or what have you, right? Just be forthcoming with the communication and just be like, hey, this is where I am. I need you to know that it's not you, assuming it's not that person. And, you know, ask for some space, ask for some boundaries if you need it, okay? Now for career, work stuff, we got the King of Swords and the Three of Cups. So this is good energy. I'm actually hearing the word balance here. You're on top of your game. You're not getting too involved. You're staying emotionally distant enough, but you're masterful. And work is good. Work is plentiful. Okay. So that's nice. That's good to see. That seems to be actually the most stable energy for this month. Because, and I say that caveat just because that Five of Pentacles is like that forced change, but nothing around work looks like it's shaky. It seems to be specifically finance stuff or romance stuff. But at the end of the day, your job is to stay focused on what you're stepping into, because the universe is shifting you into something new. All right, so let's go week by week. Let's see any lasting messages. Oh, lasting. Last messages for the month. Yeah. Oh, your energy came out great. Death card. Yes. Good, Scorpio. That's a great way to actually kick off the month. Okay. That's really good. Then we got Seven of Pentacles. That's also really nice. That's my assessor card. So that's looking at what you have. So this is a really good energy, especially since the Three of Swords came up. This is what I'm talking about, of seeing what you have and making adjustments. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's not huge adjustments. It's just minor stuff. So that's really beautiful. Then the third week, really nice energy. We got the King of Cups. This is actually your card. So you're showing up here twice, as a major arcana and as a court card. So you got the Scorpio. Let's see how we end the month. You're definitely emotionally stable by the third month, especially if the first half of the month you feel a little shaky. By the time we get to the second half of the month, which is actually when we shift into Leo, the fellow fixed sign, and that fire energy, you feel really good. Yeah, we end the month with the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the World card. So there is truly something that is closing out for you, Scorps. And it's because your soul is making it get closed out. But, by the end of the month, you're solid. Money is stable. You're emotionally stable. Needs are met. You're happy. You're grounded. This also could be partnership because you have a king and queen, and this is really beautiful complementary energy. So, if you're in a committed partnership, the beginning of the month with that transformation and the reassessment, if you need to take a little bit of a break or need some space, you guys might end up in a really nice spot by the end of the month, okay? So, all right, it wasn't too much of a read today, Scorps. Seemed to be a little more gentle. So I'm happy for you, and stay persevering, right? That's what you do. But keep your eye on your prize. Your energy is the star. Allow yourself to use that fixed energy of your nature to become obsessive and fixated on your dreams and your vision and your goals, and be unapologetic about it. All right. Love you so much. See you next month, God willing. Bye.